from the banks of the Willamette River. The Trailblazers are about to go into this interconference contest. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Detroit. Well, they got a head of steam right now. Only one loss this year and piling up win after win.
Basketball, the very few people thought they were capable of playing at any point this season. Never mind right from the start. And
good start has been critical. I think a slow start might have doomed them.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Jennings out there with the beast, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Rice following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Rice. Batum grabs the miss. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor. Yeah,
everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher mentally and physically if you're going to win on the road.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game.
Right. Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
So he comes up empty at the line. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings in Sacramento.
How about the box score from that game? The accuracy from the three-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Lillard. Great D that time from Jennings. Trailblazers on D. From 11 feet away, drained for 2 points. Now, here's Lillard. 29 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the ball, just racking up the assists.
Now, here's Batum. Kicks to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Lopez. Here's Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Stolen by McCollum. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, you negate a basket at one end, score at the other. Now is when the momentum can really shift.
And Detroit has possession. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Rice. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. From deep. Here's Drummond, and the layup is good. Drummond's got his first basket of the night.
They have got to put a body on, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass. And
Lillard kicks to Lopez. He dishes it to McCollum. Lillard outside. The shot. They get it again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to
the Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Marcus Aldridge. 2 shots.
That one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's Rice. He's guarded by McCollum. Rice passes to Monroe. Here's Rice. Drummond trying to get himself free. And there's another one for the Pistons. Portland trailing here. And here's McCollum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for the Beast.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here's Rice. The Blazers getting the bucket. High post try, and there's another one for the Pistons.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Trailblazers trail by 4. McCollum dishes to Aldridge. Lillard outside. Back to Batum. Now the pass to Lopez. Drummond with the block. Jennings kicks to Rice. Fades. That's good. Rice has got 10.
Boy, they are as hot as can be from mid-range. They're getting run off that three-point line, but they're taking advantage and knocking down those middle-range shots.
Steve, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on pull-up jumpers.
Now here is Aldridge. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Here's the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Lillard with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Now here's Lopez. 17 points in his last outing. Aldridge, the pass to McCollum. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Here's Rice. 10 points for him. Takes the 13-footer, and Detroit again with the bucket.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Okay, guys, we have to make sure that they get no open looks from the outside. That means we got to stick with our man all over the floor. It doesn't matter if it's strong side or ball side. No helps on drives, all right?
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Damian Lillard. This is the kind of play they love to see from him when he's just controlling things out there. Averaging about 23 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And, you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
You know, and considering the skills he possesses, that's what he's pretty much expected to bring on a night-in and night-out basis, Steve.
On the wing, Batum. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. And that one's good. Lillard's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Rice. He's got 12. Easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 14. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now, here is Smith. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. Here's Rice. And there's another one for the Pistons.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Aldridge a screen. Lillard attacking. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Lillard's got 7 points in the game. Now the Pistons with it. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
These two teams are effectively strangers to each other. Only 2 meetings all season. This is their first one, and then they'll play one more down the road.
So for the Trailblazers, Chris Kamen's checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Wright in for C.J. McCollum. Detroit also making some changes. Jerebko's checked in for Monroe. Kyle Singler comes in for Josh Smith. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings. So, Clark, as Steve was saying, they don't see each other that much. What does that mean as you analyze it to the approach that a team takes coming into a game like this?
Well, you know what? It probably means they don't have specific game plans tailored in a detailed manner for each other, so you have to go back to your general principles a little more when you play an opponent you're not as familiar with, and you also then would have to make more adjustments on the fly, I would think.
They get it back.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Augustine, that's good.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now, here is Robinson. 8 points his last outing. Augustine with the steal. There's the dish to Rice. Pass to Augustine. Feeds it to Rice. Pass to Augustine. He kicks it to Singler. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 14. Batum attacking, and it is flushed down with a nice jam. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much...
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Lillard dishes to Batum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Batum's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pistons leading by 12. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Back to Wright. He feeds it to Batum. Shoots from the line. Batum with another miss.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for the beat.
Nice shooting.
And Drummond kicks to Singler. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Singler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already.
There we go, one more time. Give it up for your Blazer Dancers.
There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Lillard attacking. Outside for Batum. Back to Lillard. Outside Batum. 6 to shoot. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
The turnaround jumper, that was a thing of beauty.
Drummond with a screen on Lillard. Drummond sets the screen for Augustine. Off the pick. And it's Drummond with the jam.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Wow, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Pass to Singler. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Robinson passes to Lillard. There's the triple. Good. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Augustine with it. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. He's got 6.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Keenan. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Pistons lead by 14. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
This Friday, December 4th, Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons take on Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns. Be there.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Detroit?
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Trailblazers trail by 14. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Detroit, Meeks and Singler at the 2 and 3. Craig Monroe is out there with Smith, and it's Augustine in at the point. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Good from Lillard. So he gets them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Pistons leading by 12. Here's Meeks, looking for his first basket still in this one. Out to the wing. Lillard against Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Lillard. Right side. Lillard outside. Dishes to McCollum. Lets it go from 11. Count the bucket. McCollum's got 6.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
Now Augustine. Smith in the posts. Robinson on him. And then Smith with the dunk.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
Yeah, that's how the game is played inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
McCollum dishes to right. Lillard outside. Kicks to McCollum from outside the arc. Kept alive. Another shot. Leonard, no luck.
That was a pretty simple shot to execute. Just couldn't get it to go.
Augustine against Lillard. Monroe with a screen on Lillard. Back to Singler. Augustine against Lillard. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got 8 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Leonard sets a screen for McCollum. And Lillard kicks to Robinson. Kicks it out to Lillard. That one off the back iron and out. Pistons leading by 14. Here's Smith. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, the lead isn't getting any smaller. I mean, this is an incredibly well-rounded performance for this club on the road.
You know, that's the thing, Steve. To dominate as they have in front of a hostile crowd, really impressive.
And Portland making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And a switcher also for Detroit. The Beast, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. One pass it to Leonard. That's good. Leonard's got his first bucket of the night. For Detroit, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Screen by Smith. Rice dishes to Smith. Here's Rice. Aldridge is covering. 14 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 23 points for the Beast. Trailblazers trail by 16. Leonard with a screen on Augustine. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Here's Rice. 23 points in the game. Now the feed to Augustine. Here's Rice. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. They get the rebound. Monroe. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Kings was superb. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And Augustine kicks to Smith. Here's Rice. He's guarded by McCollum. Shoots a fader. And again, the basket from Rice. Rice has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
Lillard, the pass to Wright. Back to Lillard. And he gets the bucket. Lillard's got 16.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Lopez is checked in for Leonard. Detroit also making some changes. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Singler, and it's Jennings in for Augustine. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. And you look at the Beast, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And with his skill as a distributor, he'd probably be just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is at his own spot, if they had to put him there.
Well, sometimes that need does arise, Steve, so they just plug him into that spot here and there. Certainly gives them some flexibility having him around.
Here's Monroe, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter, so. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
20 seconds on the shot clock.
Monroe against Lopez. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Lopez dishes to Lillard. Now here's McCollum. He has 6. Lets it go from 11. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Aldridge.
The offense really coming around here in the second.
Up above 50% shooting now for the game, guys, and they'll definitely take that. It's defense where they need to key in.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. That's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for Brandon Jennings. Second in field goal percentage, and he's one of the elite shooters in the NBA, in the top 5 in three-point field goal percentage.
And let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, that's really a function of good teammates, a good system, but most of it is just taking good shots and making most of them.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Pistons. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Hornets, 3.5 back.
Well, you know, I think for Detroit, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far, and for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. The pieces seem to fit. And they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
Pistons leading by 6. He dishes it to Rice. It's back to Jennings. Here's Rice. He's got 25. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Stolen by McCollum. Now the pass to Batum. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Shoots from the right block, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Outside Jennings. There's the dish to Rice. Smith against Aldridge. Good! 6 points for Smith.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Lillard with a screen for Lopez. Lillard with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Here's Aldridge.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
And that one's good. And now an 8-point Piston lead.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. Doubled by Rice. McCollum dishes to Batum. Offline with his 3. Offensive rebound. Aldridge. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Aldridge has got 8 points in the quarter.
That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
Here's Rice, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and Smith with the stop.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Here's McCollum. Here's Aldridge. That's short off the rim. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. For the Trailblazers, Heyman comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Thomas Robinson in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Andre Drummond's checked in for Detroit. Jerebko comes in for Smith. Heyman's shot is good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Detroit leading by 6. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Caldwell Pope's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Lillard outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Robinson. Sinks the 15-footer. Robinson's got his 2nd basket of the night. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Drummond kicks to Rice. Pass to Jennings. Here's Drummond. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Drummond's got 8 points.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Detroit making a switch. Meeks is checked in. Robinson passes to Lillard. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And that's now 21 points for Lillard. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Rice. 27 points for him. Drummond with a screen on Batum. 56 seconds left in the first half. Jennings with the bucket.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Knocks it loose. Lillard attacking. That one goes. Count it. Lillard's got 23 points.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter. Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Here's Rice. And there's another one for the Pistons.
You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
Trailblazers trail by 10. McCollum dishes to Batum. Lillard against Jennings. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Here's Rice. From deep three-point range. Shot is no good. And so that's the end of the first half. The Pistons on top, up by 10. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And guys, I don't want too many of us under the glass at the defensive end. I want to be sure that we always have at least a couple of guys getting up court, ready to receive the outlet pass and get an easy bucket on the break. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
The second half just about to get going here.
Take a look at what the Beast has done. He has 29 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor.
So it's Portland now. It's a 10-point game. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Clock at 6. Back to Lillard for 3. The shot no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Count that one. Lillard's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Trailblazers.
He can't do it all. I mean, he's scoring big numbers, but he's got to get some help from his teammates.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Rice, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Jennings. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Batum. Rebound by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just over a minute and a half passed here in the third quarter. And the basket good.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Lillard with it. He's got 25. Aldridge kicks to Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Passes it to McCollum. There's the triple. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. McCollum's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers. Here's Rice. 33 points for him. Screen by Monroe. And again it will drop. Another make there from Rice. Rice has got 35 in the game.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Guys, on all missed shots, we have to rebound first, and then we have to run. Fill the lane, sprint the floor, and let's attack the rim before they can set their defense. It's all about scoring in transition.
Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. And you look at the Beast, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, I'm sure the coach is pleased with his performance here recently. He's been on a nice. If this keeps up, his team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard, and stolen by Jennings. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by McCollum.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Lillard with it. Now Smith defending. McCollum kicks to Batum. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Rice, and he gets it to go. Rice has got 8 here in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough.
Stolen by Jennings. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Smith. Picks it off the glass. Smith's got 10. Trailblazers trail by 15. Now here's Lillard. He's got 25. Batum with the ball. Now Smith defending.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Rice. Great D that time from Batum.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Portland moving the ball around. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Batum. And 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow.
Okay, guys, this is a pick and roll night for us. All right, number one, we have to set solid screens, and then we have to roll. Remember, the better pick you set, the more open you'll be, just like we practiced it.
Terrell Wright's checked in for Portland. DJ Augustine's checked in for Detroit.
Looking now at some numbers for Lillard. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. He's averaging 20 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
Outside, Batum. Lillard attacking, and it's blocked by Rice.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Wright outside. No good with the triple. Pistons leading by 13. Augustine dishes to Rice. Shoots a three. And Wright pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Lillard the pass to Aldridge. Detroit with the rebound. Rice has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Batum brings the double team. Smith, the 18-footer is right on the mark. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the buckets always coming in bunches for him. And right now, they are really rolling.
Down low, picked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Dishes it to Rice. He feeds it to Augustine. 6 to shoot. Here's Rice, guarded by Wright. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Rice. Rice has got 40 points.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single 3-pointer in the first half.
Wright, right side. Outside, Batum. Wing shot on the way. Rebound by the Pistons. Rice has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to Smith. The feed to Rice. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Kevin, let's look at the Trailblazers to see how they're doing ranking-wise in the NBA. 2nd in blocks, 8th in three-point shooting, and they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
Man, Clark, let's talk about those blocks, because you know what that does? When you're a guard and you've got great shot blockers behind you, it allows you to play with more aggressiveness on the perimeter, and that can really disrupt an offense.
A different look now for Portland. Chris Kaman has checked in for Lopez. Robinson is subbed in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Detroit with a change here, too. Singler's checked in. Pistons leading by 18. Here's Rice. He has 40.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Your Rebco's checked in for the Pistons. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Right, left side. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Too many turnovers.
Right with a screen on Augustine. Looking to end the drought. And Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Here's Meeks. Can't get it to go. Kaman with the defensive effort. Trailblazers trail by 18. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for your Rebco.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Detroit leading by 18. And here's Augustine. 8 points for him. Kicks to Meeks. There's the 3. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Batum's got 7 points in the game. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. There's the pass to Meeks. He dishes it to Augustine. And another three for Detroit.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Lillard dishes to Batum. Pass to Robinson. Outside for Batum. Shot clock at 2. Offensive rebound. Robinson passes to King. Three-pointer right. The shot is off. The Pistons go the other way with it. And Augustine kicks to Meeks. Over to the wing. Monroe sets a screen for Augustine. The dish to Meeks. His three-pointer's off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 21. Here's Batum. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, Nicholas Batum in this one, 10 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going.
Monroe with a screen on Batum. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Drills the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Lillard attacking. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
And Augustine kicks to Monroe. Shoots from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Lillard with it. Singler covering. Batum wide open. He fouls. Rebound, Detroit.
It is not